really focus on just little drills, situational stuff for jiu-jitsu, maybe some touch sparring, but nothing heavy. Really, we don't want to exert ourselves because tomorrow we have a big weight cut, of course. And so tomorrow, obviously, I'm going to wake up and start cutting weight. I personally like to do sauna and bath. I don't really like to do anything else. When I was in high school, I used to cut weight in a very bad way. I would literally wear like a ski jacket in the sauna and do burpees or like jumping jacks. And I can't, I'm too old for that. And so now, yeah, we just kind of water load ourselves and get rid of all the excess water. For whatever reason, I have a lot of energy, even though I'm cutting more weight than normal. I still feel really good.
Great. We have a couple short notice, but guys are training hard. They're consistent. Got Vika and Court and Arthur, and I have all these great coaches who help me and support me and are also an integral part of these fighters' camps.
I think it might go the whole 3 rounds. He's a pretty tough kid, so ideally I'd like to get a submission. Try to work some of my jiu-jitsu and my ground game, but he's real tough. He's got some good defense, so I think could go 3 rounds.
I wish I would have filmed myself. My first day sparring versus my now sparring, I think has improved so much, and it has a lot to do with the training partners that I have, the coaches that we have here, the training that we get in general. But I think I've improved. I'm a different person from fighting Sasha till now.
I've been working. Ever since I could get back in, I had to take like 30 days. I've been a lot more active. So my edge, I think, is experience. I just don't have that age rest.
Mina's pretty much on weight, so she's not really gonna have to cut much. So wake up tomorrow, be ready. So I just wanted to stay nice, relaxed, loose. Mina, like always, man, she's always putting in. Regardless of how any of her fights happen, she's always in here putting in extra work.
Oh yeah, these guys got the nice carts. The Smiths are all raggedy and look at that little bump and they shake when you push them. So I'm trying to do a little smarter, a little cleaner this time. I usually have a different nutritionist. This time I let my coach take a hold of everything for me. He's a professional athlete. He's been cutting weight for several years, so he knows what he's doing. Thinking, just kind of talking to myself, I'm like, oh, this kid's really gonna be ready to go, So I'm ready to rock. Johan Rubio and my friend Taylor Maffiolo. It's Kent's little brother, but he's about 185 pounds, but he was telling me he's doing sets of 10 with 3 plates on each side the other day. So he's not as experienced in the skill, but his strength makes up for it. The other day I had him on the wall like this, and I was driving him up, and he just grabbed me like this, suplexed me, and slammed me on my head, type of thing. So that's the type of guys I got to deal with. Just he's down to scrap, If you look at the whole scene, I've stalked him in the whole scene over in Oregon and Washington and how those guys do everything. Those guys, they essentially just like fight each other down there. They're like super down to fight. Can't really go off of those guys' records because they just fight so much and they're so down to fight that they're all pretty good. And look at these guys, they're all ripped and they're all skilled in their own different ways. And one guy will lose to another guy, and then the guy that guy's beat, lose to the same guy. So kind of thing like that. So you can't take anything away from those guys. Water and Wellness, they're probably my biggest sponsor and biggest support. I love those guys, and I feel like they love me too. They got a lot of love for me, so I really appreciate them and everything they do for me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the athlete I am today, because all my water I get from them, all my supplements I get from them. So I was going and buying their products before I even was sponsored by them. So they're great and amazing.
Camp was solid, weight cut was solid, fight's gonna be solid, gonna be great.
I'm looking forward to going 100%, not having to hold back. That's a big thing, like not having to hold back like I do in practice.
It's always like, you always get those like pre-fight jitters, like, all right, is he gonna be mean, is he gonna be like blah blah blah, but now he's cool. We talked it up a little. He seems like a cool guy, so I'm excited for tomorrow. I just helped, her name's Amanda Reba, she fights for the UFC, so I was helping her in her training camp for a bit, so I was pretty much like back to training right back, so I never took a break. So like when I got this call for the short notice fight, like I was like, might as well, because I'm already ready. I was ready conditioned, I just fought less than a month ago, and I feel great. I feel like tuned, ready to go again, and I've been working on a lot of things, so I felt ready.
It felt good that they wanted to have me back, and it just kind of worked out perfect. I was supposed to fight on another show, the Montana show, and that kind of fell through, and it kind of got set up to where I would still be fighting the same date, and everything just kind of fell into place.
Make some noise for this main event. Cody Hammond versus Julian Ruiz.